come to the white flag. Remember the location of the finish line at Talladega.
Coming to the white flag, you had Casey Kane behind you, Brian Lee Vickers beside you. Now, if this were spring break, you'd be in good company, but as it were, you were 7th at Talladega on the final lap. What were your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are we've got a good run heading towards turn 1 and felt pretty good about things. I felt like it could work out.
As you went into turn 1, you didn't gain ground, you lost it. Was losing spots part of your winning strategy?
We had the big run, as mentioned, and made a move to the outside. And when we made the move to the outside, we just caught the air wrong, and it bogged us down. It slowed the car down, and we didn't, we lost all our momentum at that point.
Coming off of turn 2, you were 9th. I had written you off. Most of America had written you off. If you were a tax deduction, you would have been considered a write-off. Was it at this point you realized that it's more difficult to win when the other cars are in front of you?
I would say one of the earliest lessons I learned racing was that if there's cars in front of you, you're probably not going to be considered the winner. So yeah, I thought it would be difficult at that point. Reportedly,
as you entered turn 3 for the final time, you looked up and saw Talladega's big, gigantic flags flapping in the wind, and you thought to yourself, a ShamWow that size would dry the track quicker than a Air Titan.
No, that's not what I was thinking. I was actually more concerned with the fact that the cars ahead of us looked like they were getting bogged down and breaking apart, and we had a huge run.
You were in 5th place coming off of turn 4, which is better than 9th, I will give you that, but you still had work to do.
5th still doesn't mean that you win. That would be, again, an accurate statement by you.
Mr. Smith, one caller on Dirty Mo Radio had said that it required man-sized grapefruits to make a pass like the one you did. Mr. Smith, if Brad Keselowski cannot carry his phone in his automobile racing car, why is it okay for you to carry grapefruits?
Oh, goodness. I have no clue how to answer that one. I was wondering who that guy with the grapefruit-sized balls in the car was at that point. It's like, damn, that's pretty impressive. In hindsight, watching it, it was a little closer than I realized on the track. But, at the end of the day, we didn't crash. It worked out good, and it was a cool move.
As you were racing to the checkered flag, you were door slammed by one Joseph Thomas Logano, which appeared to be in violation of NASCAR Rule 20-4.7c, which is thou shalt not infringe on Regan's personal space. Did Mr. Logano infringe on Regan's personal space?
I was feeling extremely violated at that moment.
Mr. Smith, Casey Kane did beat you to the checkered flag. However, NASCAR declared you the winner because you were leading when the caution flag came out. Now, I have always said that it is a rather overrated strategy to be faster than the other cars and actually beat them to the finish line. Do you agree?
I do agree, because my past experience has worked out the same way.
The winner of this race has just been called. It's Regan Smith in the 7. He was apparently ahead at the moment of caution. Oh yeah, boy.
Mr. Smith, as you were in victory lane, it appeared that you were relieving yourself on top of your car and on your crew. Is this any way to treat your crew after a win?
Sorry. Fact of the matter was I was actually adjusting my PK 3000, which had gotten into a little bit of a predicament getting out of the car. It just, things got really bad getting out of the car. I'm not going there with it.
Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
I hope to do this again this year.
Many more times.
We got that. Yeah. That's what we get. That's what we need.
There you go. That's the one.
Yeah, somebody showed up at 2 o'clock today. We don't have a lot of time to edit. Oh!
That's because somebody couldn't have their shit together yesterday, so we could film it yesterday.
Tyler.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh yeah. Nailed it.
Oh! Ooh! Boom!